I didn't plan on laughing. It just came out, sharp, uncontrollable, like the crack of lightning before a storm. "Try to me," I said, standing in the center of the living room she'd redecorated with my brother's money. My house, my name on the deed. Her face twisted, the fury draining into confusion. She thought the police would throw me out? She thought she had power here? She didn't. When the officers read the ownership papers, her voice trembled. "There must be some mistake," she said. But there wasn't. There never had been. The mistake was hers, thinking she could humiliate me in my own home. Back when it started, it was supposed to be temporary, me staying with my brother after my divorce. He insisted. "You need a place to start over," he'd said, slapping my shoulder like he always did. Then came her, Lara. Polished, charming, too perfect to be real. She wore that kind of smile that made men stupid and women suspicious. At first, she was kind. Coffee in the mornings, polite conversation, a soft laugh that filled the room. She'd call me Big Brother, even though we both knew the word didn't fit. Then, gradually, she started to occupy everything. My brother's time, his thoughts, his loyalty, and mine, his trust. She began making little comments about how long I'd been recovering, how I didn't seem to have a plan. Each jab disguised as concern. Each word a thread, pulling apart the bond between my brother and me. Until one day he told me he needed privacy, that maybe I should start looking for my own place. The same house I'd bought for him years ago, when his credit was shot and I'd saved him from foreclosure. I never told him I kept the deed in my name. He thought he owned it, just because he paid the bills. He forgot who really built the foundation. The discovery. It was a message. I wasn't looking for it, it just appeared. Her phone buzzed on the counter while she was in the shower. A text preview from a contact saved as V. He's clueless. Once the transfer's done, we're set. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. The scent of betrayal is unmistakable. I'd worn it before. I watched her more closely after that. The calls that ended when I walked in. The documents she asked my brother to sign for the insurance. I knew what she was doing, building her escape plan, one forged signature at a time. The shift. I didn't confront her. People like her feed on reaction. I went silent instead. I started collecting things, small, legal, precise. Copies of bank transfers, messages, the fake investment consultant she'd wired money to, the same V from her texts. And quietly, I began moving assets. My brother's share of the joint account, the equity on the house, every thread she thought she controlled. I transferred the property back to my name. No tricks, no forgery, just paperwork I already had the right to sign. Then I waited. The execution. 2 months later, my brother left for a work trip. Lara didn't know I'd canceled his return ticket. I needed time, uninterrupted. She came home that evening, saw me at the kitchen counter, and frowned like I'd left dirty dishes on her white marble. "You're still here?" she said, voice sharp. "You can't keep freeloading off us forever." I smiled. "Off you?" That stung her. She snapped, "You're a pathetic 40-year-old leech. Get out!" I leaned back. Calm. "This is my house," I said. She laughed, high, mocking, confident. "Your what?" "House," I repeated. "Check the deed." She didn't believe me until the police arrived, until the officer read my name aloud and handed her the paper. I saw it then, the moment it hit her. The realization that the walls she decorated, the floors she walked on barefoot, the life she built around my brother's trust, belonged to me. She screamed, she cried, she begged. I didn't say a word. They escorted her out with her designer bags and shattered pride. The aftermath. My brother called the next day, angry, confused, defensive, until I sent him the folder. Screenshots, transfers, messages. It took him 20 minutes to reply. Just one word. Sorry. But I wasn't angry anymore. You stop being angry when you've already won. Lara tried to contact me a few weeks later, wanted to explain, said she was under pressure. I deleted the message. Now, when I walk through the house, I can still feel traces of her perfume. Faint, fading, irrelevant. I leave the windows open. Let the wind carry out what's left of her. People think revenge is about rage. It's not. It's about control. It's about waiting until the truth becomes undeniable, and then watching it dismantle the liar, piece by piece. She thought she married wealth, stability, security. She didn't realize she married into a lesson, one that would strip her bare and send her out the same door she once told me to leave through. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't break anything. I just stood there, smiling, as justice did the talking.